Sri Gurubhyo Namaha children, we are welcome to online class. Your 12th standard children, we have completed prose, poem and 4 units prose and poem, and we are not completed supplementary reader. So first supplementary reader we are going to see. What is that? God sees the truth but waits. It is written by Leo Tolstoy. Okay children, so God sees but he waits. So your God sees the truth. It's God is seeing the truth, but he waits. You know that sometimes when somebody was doing injustice and they were just getting an all wealth and all, we will be thinking, suppose as a student, if 1 or 2 children, they will be very mischievous, but they will be getting marks, or they will be just doing well, copying and getting mark like that. But you will be having in your inner mind whether God is seeing this all, why he is not giving punishment. So many things will run in our mind. Yes or no children? Suppose some injustice takes place, we will think so many injustices takes place, but there is no step of punishment, or God is not giving punishment to them, or they are not realizing, and they see some are very rich because of doing wrong, and some are very poor because doing something right, and even I am suffering like this, that will be running in your mind, isn't it? So here so many injustices is taking place. So here the same thought had been made as a story for you here. So here God sees the truth but waits. So he is waiting to punish the person, or making them to realize their mistake. So God sees the truth and waits. He is waiting for the time, right time. So here that had been taken as your supplementary reader, and it is written by Leo Tolstoy. It is written by Leo Tolstoy. Okay children, yeah, I'll just give a gist for you. Here the character called Ivan Dmitrich Asigno is a merchant living in Valmir. So he was living in Valmir, and a town in Russia. So it is a town in Russia. Though he is prone to drink, in his young days he used to drink. He consumes alcohol when he was young. And once he got married, he corrected his path and mended his way, and he was just taking place all the thing. And one day he decides to go to fair. After his marriage, he was a perfect person. Before his marriage, he was consuming alcohol and taking alcohol, and because of that his way, when he consumes more, there were a lot of problems in his life. Later life, after his marriage, he had changed his way and he mended his way, and he was loving his wife very much and the children, and he used to go for fair every year. And the same as a merchant, he started to a fair, and there arose a problem. His wife had a dream, and the wife was telling not to go to fair, but he says that see, Ivan, you are going, and after you are coming, I found that your hair is grey and you are grown so old. And that was a dream heard by got by his wife, and he was just telling not to go and to stop. But here Ivan was not, Ivan Dmitrich Asigno was not worried about it, and what he is thinking is he want to go to the thing and a fair, and he want to sell all the things, and he have to get some gifts and praise for his family, for his wife and for children, he decided. And after advice also, he had not stopped, so he had started his journey, and as started his journey was going to the fair, and there he just makes or falls in a trap, and he was taken to a jail, and as a prisoner he was leading his life all his age. And actually he was innocent, he had not done any mistake at all. For his innocent, he had been made as a prisoner because somebody had done and the evidence was on him, so he was made as a prisoner. And as he was a prisoner in the jail, he had lead a very good life in the prison, and he became old, and he was a counselor in the prison and advising everybody, and all of them were come and talk with him and get suggestion and advice. So here once the person who had murdered actually had come at last, and as you know that was the person Makan who was done the mistake, and because of his mistake he was just prison and jailed. And here he had forgiven, and that was the story. When at the end, when the judgment comes to know that the person realized his mistake and accepts that he was the person who was, and Asino was innocent. But when it was proved that he was innocent, he was no more having a life, he died in the prison itself. So that was the story of the, or the gist of the lesson, children. We will go in detail for the lesson. First of all, we will see who is the author, and we will see what are the things he had done. First we will see about the author, and then we will go to the class by each and every line. Okay, children? Okay. About the author. See, whatever the story we are now reading, we must go for the author. Leo Tolstoy was born on September 9, 1828. So he was born on September 9, 1828, and in Tula province, Russia. So he was born in Tula province in Russia, which date on September 9th year 1828. He is the best known for the novels War and Peace and Anna Karenina. So here the two novels had been written by him, and it was best known novels. One is War and Peace and the other one is Anna Karenina. So Anna Karenina was written in 1877 and War and Peace written in 1869. So often cited as a pinnacle of realistic fiction. So this had been said as a realistic fiction. He first achieved literary acclaim in his 20s, with his semi-autobiographical trilogy. So here he had written autobiographical trilogy. So he wrote in 20th year, when he was 20 years he had written that. And childhood, boyhood. So he had written the things called childhood, how a childhood life of him and boyhood life of him, and youth and several sketches based upon his experience in the criminal war. So he was in a criminal war, and when he was having his experience, he was just writing about how his boyhood and how his childhood and several sketches and youth. So he wrote the based on the thing when he was in criminal war. Tolstoy's fiction includes dozens of short stories. So it includes dozens of short stories. The Death of Ivan Ilyich. So here he had written Ivan Ilyich. So Death of Ivan Ilyich, and such as Family Happiness. So here Death of Ivan Ilyich he had written in 1886, and Family Happiness and Hadi Mazar. He also wrote plays and number of philosophical essays. Tolstoy died on November 20th. He died on November 20th in 1910 in Astapova, Russia. So he had died in the year called 1910, and November 20th he had died in Astapova in Russia. So it's clear, children? It is very clear. You are known about the author. So he had written the two plays, very important plays, War and Peace and Anna Karenina, and that is very good. And he had written about youth, childhood and boyhood and other plays, and his several novels are Death of Ivan Ilyich and Family Happiness and other things all he had written, etc., and some philosophical things he had wrote. So this is about the author. We will go about the lesson. Okay. Well, many would seek vengeance or feel sorry for themselves. Some may put their trust in God, forgive others for the wrongs done to them and move on in life. What is your take on this discourse? So here it is a simple question. So if anybody done something injustice to you, there is three ways. One, you will be taking revenges, and what venges, or you feel sorry and you will not do anything. Either you will be feeling sorry for the others done, or you'll be just taking a vengeance. You'll be taking vengeance. How dare you do? Wait for a time. I tit for tat, I'll do for you. So that will be the thing. The other person is, they'll be just forgiving God. Oh, I like Lord Jesus Christ or any God or which said that forgive. So here like that you will be forgiving, because a godly person will be forgiving others. Whatever the religion you belong, whatever the caste you belong, whatever the race you belong, the individual thing is three things you will think: whether to take vengeance, or you will be just keeping in mind and grumbling always, or you will be taking fully forgiving the other, and you will see that God, you just take care. That will be the three things. Now as a children, what you will do? So what you people will do? So I don't know what you will do. So three things you will be choosing. The third one is the best, I feel. So if somebody done injustice to us, what we have to do? We have to just forgive them and ask God to forgive them and take care of them. So that must be our things. Even somebody is doing wrong, we must not grumble, we must not take in the thing, and we must not do something and all. Instead, what we can do? We can just say that God, you just forgive them, and let me also forgive. God, you please take care of them and please take care of me. So that must be the mind thought of you. So that moral only we are learning from this lesson, children. Let us see what it is. Okay, here is a story about faith, forgiveness, freedom and acceptance of a young merchant named Asimno, who was sent to prison for a crime he didn't commit. So you just think over, you are being punished for a mistake someone had done. Will you accept that? We will be having a mind that we are not done, so let me get a punishment. What will do? We will be arguing with others. How dare you can do that? I have not done. Or you will be saying that you are giving punishment without the thing. I am not done any wrong. Somebody done and I am just getting a punishment. So here is a person, and let me see how he leads the life. Okay. In the town of Vladimir, lived a young merchant named Ivan Dmitrich Asino. He had 2 shops and a house of his own. So here his name is Ivan Dmitrich Asino, and he was just living in Russia in a place called Vladimir. Vladimir is a place in Russia. He is living there. And he owns 2 shops. He has 2 shops and a house of his own. He was having a shop and his 2 shops and his own house. Asino was handsome. He was very handsome, fair-haired. So fair-haired means you will be having a curly hair, very nice curly hair. He was having a nice curly hair. Curly-headed fellow. So fair hair and curly-headed hair fellow. Full of fun. He was having full of fun and very fond of singing. Very fond of singing. Full of fun. He will be having full of fun and he'll be very fond of singing. He'll be singing very fond. He'll be singing fond of singing. When quite a young man, he had been given to drink. So when quite a young man, he had been given to drink. So he was just, when he was young, he started consuming alcohol and drinking, and was righteous when he had too much. So when he had too much, he'll be creating problem. He'll be going fighting with others, and you know that at drunkard how the behavior will be. So when he was drunk little, he'll be very quiet and calm. If he had more, he'll be just going and fighting with that, and he'll be not able to walk properly, and he'll get all troubles there. So here in his young age, he was doing like that. But after he married, he totally changed. He gave up drinking. Because he loved his wife and his children and his family very much. So he just gave up the drinking, and except now and then. So now and then he'll be just going for a party, he'll be having. So you understand how he was leading a life? Yes. Okay. One summer, Asino was going to the Nizhny fair, and as he bade goodbye to his family, his wife said to him, "Ivan Dmitrich, do not stop today. I have had a bad dream about you." So here, one summer day, he started for a Nizhny fair. He want to go for a fair. You know what is a fair? So where so many things will be sold. and he, as a merchant, he want to go and sell something and get money, and he want to get lot of present to his family members. So that was his vision. He started, and as he bade goodbye, when he was saying goodbye to his family members, his wife said to him, so he was saying that you don't go today, so go next day or day after tomorrow, like that, some other day you go, today you don't go, he was saying. And Evan Dandridge, do not start today. She was requesting her husband, but I have had a bad dream about you. So I had a bad dream about you, so don't go today. Some other day you can start. So she was requesting her husband, but Evan Dandridge, Asino was not ready to hear. So let me see what he was doing. He was laughing. Asino laughed and said, you are afraid that when I get to fair, I shall go on a spree. So you understand, I understood your fear. So as a wife, when I go to fair, I'll be just going as a spree, go on a spree, that means free. So you feel that, that's why you're stopping me. He was laughing and saying, okay. His wife replied, I do not know what I am afraid of. All I know is that I had a bad dream. I dreamt you returned from the town, and when you took off your cap, I saw that your hair was quite grey. So I had a dream, and in that dream you are going to the fair, and while you are returning and coming, when you remove your hat, I find all your hair is grey. So this is not a fair omen, so you don't start today. Again she is requesting. And whether the Asino was ready to hear his wife? No. So what he was doing? Asino laughed. That's a lucky sign, said he. So when the wife was saying that, when he was returning, his hair was grey in color when he removed his cap, and he says that it is a good sign, he was saying. Asino laughed, that is a lucky sign. He says that it is a lucky sign, and said he, see, if I don't sell out all my goods and bring you some present from the fair. So suppose I am as a merchant, I am taking all this to the fair. If I am selling this all, I will get a gift for you or a prize for you. I will buy something from the thing, present for you from the fair, he was saying. So he said goodbye to his family and drove away. So he taken all the things, what all he want to sell as a merchant in a cart, and he was saying, bidding a goodbye, and was just driving away the cart and going. When he had travelled halfway, so he went halfway, he met a merchant. So on halfway when he was travelling, he met a merchant and whom he knew. So you know that a merchant who is selling, he will be knowing so many merchants. So on the halfway he met another merchant whom he knew, and they put up at the same inn for the night. They both went into an inn. You know what is an inn, children? What is an inn? What is this inn? What is this inn? What is this inn, children? INN. It is a place, in olden days, a place where you can stay. It is meant for hotel as well as for eating purpose. A hotel and a heating purpose, and he was going and staying in the inn. For the night, they had some tea together, and then they went to a bed in adjoining room. So they both went and stayed in the same inn, and adjoining room they had, and they both had their tea. So they had some tea together. They had a tea, and they were meeting and having a tea there, and then went to bed in the adjoining rooms. Both of them went to the adjoining room. And it was not Asino's habit to sleep late, and wishing to travel while it was some cool, he aroused his driver before dawn and told him to put in his hours. So what had happened? They both slept. The other merchant slept in the other room adjoining, and he slept here. So it is usual way. As a merchant, early morning he will be getting, and as he got, and he before a dawn, and he was just getting ready, and he just told his horsemen to put, and they were just going. So okay, so now here children, we will stop here. So till Asino was getting married, and how he is in the youth, and later when we found that how he was leading a life, and he starts from the fair, On the halfway he meets the merchant, another merchant, and they just have in a inn, and they say in a inn in adjoining room. And later what happens, next day morning he starts before leaving the other merchant, and he is starting. And let us see in the next part what happens to Asino and what is the thing happened there. Okay children.